Hi, I'm Jay Connor, and this is the 2022 Ford F150. Now, in my vehicle reviews, I like to do what's called a 5 by 5, where I give you 5 facts or features about the exterior in under 5 minutes, and then 5 facts or features about the interior in under 5 minutes. Then we can get on with the drive. Let's go. All right, to start out our 5 by 5, this 2022 F-150 is featured in Space White. This F-150 is an XLT 302A package, which means that is the highest version or spec of the XLT that an F-150 can be. This XLT also features a 4x4 sport package. As you can see, the stickering on the bed. That means this truck has no chrome. It has black accents on the mirror, the front grille, and a body color matched front bumper. This F-150 has what Ford calls their gray rims, but if we're being honest, they definitely look a little bit more on the black side. Now, as we go down the side of this truck, you have badging XLT F-150, nice running boards from factory. This is a super crew cab configuration, which gives you 2 full-size doors. Your fuel door is on the left-hand side or driver's side of the vehicle. Working our way around, you can see that this F-150 has a Gator bed cover on it. The owner of this truck went with this Gator cover because it was the lowest profile soft cover that he could find. As we work our way around to the back, this F-150 has this F-150 has an electronic tailgate. Now, soft open. One note that this owner did say was with this low profile tonneau cover here in Michigan, the seals, especially in winter, when this tailgate is closed, it tends to get frozen in extremely cold weather, making it extra difficult to lock and unlock the tailgate. Now, as far as payload capacity, this vehicle, 2022 F-150, has a maxed payload of 2,470 pounds and a max towing capacity of 9,100 pounds. As we make our way around to the passenger side of the vehicle, we have some more stickering, Sport 4x4, rear side exit exhaust. Making our way around, blacked out mirror caps. And now to the front. This vehicle is a 2.7 liter V6 with 325 horsepower and 400 foot-pounds of torque. This 2.7 liter is an EcoBoost V6. Now, this engine configuration was only offered for the XL, XLT, and Lariat trims. Making our way back around. As I mentioned before, this is the Super Crew Cab with the 5.5 foot bed. All right, our 5 by 5 on the exterior is done. Let's hop inside. Now, as we make our way into the back seat, we have soft leather armrest, window switches, pretty massive door bins, as well as an extremely large back seat. You definitely have enough room to fit 3 full-size adults, or in this case, 2 adults and a rear-facing car seat. Now, in my reviews, I like to show a rear-facing car seat as it is the largest configuration of any car seat. Now, per car seat standards, you're supposed to be able to fit at least one hand between the car seat and the back of the passenger seat. Passenger seat is set up for someone who is about 6 foot tall as of now, and you can see you have plenty of room to go back another couple inches. This is a split folding seat. As you see, the loading floor is extremely large. You can configure F-150s with an additional storage box that is much bigger. Ford, in this scenario, recommends that you don't keep anything in here, but you can see that this owner has a pair of work pants, some jumper cables and tow hooks, and a brush for winter. Now, making our way to the front, you will find it has a automatic lock, unlock, and a keypad. This keypad is extremely useful. Say you're a runner and you want to go for a nice jog. You can lock your keys in this vehicle by pushing the 2 bottom buttons, and then you will need to know that your code to get back in. But no one will be able to open why this vehicle is locked with the key inside. Now, inside this XLT 302A package, coming over to the door side, we have automatic up and down passenger and driver side windows. When this truck first came out, this was told to be a map of the city of Detroit. It's kind of a cool Easter egg there. Now we see these nice black cloth seats. In 2021 and 2022, this cloth was new for the F-150, making it easier to clean, wipe off, and in some cases for dog hair. Now, making our way to the center, we have a pretty large center console and armrest, fairly decent padding, with a nice deep inside. This F-150, as you can see, has the 12-inch touchscreen that is able to be split in any configuration you would like. Radio, navigation. It's also equipped with the fold down shifter, USB and charging cables, heated seats, and making our way to the steering wheel, you do have cruise control, radio controls, as well as your automatic headlights, and now to your display. We'll turn this 2022 F-150 on. As you hear this F-150 roar to life, you're greeted with this center screen where you're able to see my view, which will let you configure this screen however you see fit. As we go back, we'll look at the fuel economy for the 2.7 liter V6. which in this vehicle is 20.1 average. And the owner of this vehicle has let us know that he does mostly city driving and very little on the highway. This vehicle has 23,489 miles on it. And as you can see, today is pretty hot out with a 100-degree temperature. So I'm sweating my butt out here for you guys to get this review done. Now, interior, we have sunglass holder, lights, vanity mirror, we also have power adjustable passenger and driver's seat. Now with that, let's get to the drive. All right, now as we set out on our quick test drive, we're leaving the back of our local bowling alley where no one ever is. If you notice any rattling of this vehicle, it is coming from our camera mount. This vehicle making our way through this pretty bumpy parking lot feels extremely smooth for a pickup truck. Now with pickup trucks, most people know they're not the smoothest riding vehicles. But from my experience, I have owned a 2009 F-150. 2022 model is much improved. All right, a couple big potholes. All right. Now as we're waiting here to turn out onto probably one of the busiest roads in Michigan, this is a 14th generation of the F-150, which started in 2021. There's not many differences between the 21 and 22 model years, except for 2022 they introduced the hybrid powertrain and I believe an onboard generator with the F-150. All right, let's make our turn out here. We'll do a quick loop, get up to some highway speeds, and see what this thing is all about. The 2.7 liter in this is fairly punchy. And I believe, I'm not positive, but I believe that this 2.7 was introduced in 2017. Now, the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration gives this truck a 5 stars for reliability. That's its highest rating it gives out. The owner of this says he's extremely comfortable, especially having the car seat in the back with that 5-star rating. A couple of ratings I like to give out is a safety rating and then a consumer reliability rating, which I get from Kelley Blue Book. This truck has a 4.4 out of 5 for its reliability, which I think a 4.4 is not bad. Anywhere between 4 and 5, I'd feel comfortable purchasing a used vehicle. When you start getting down into the 3s, 3.9, 3.8, you better have a bigger pocketbook for some more costly repairs that may happen more often. But a 4.4 is definitely not a bad rating. Now in 2021 and 2022, this vehicle was known for one catastrophic failure, which was intake valve failures. If this did happen to your 21 or 22 F-150, that was a catastrophic failure, meaning you would need your engine replaced. The owner of this vehicle has said he's had no stuttering of the gearbox or the transmission, and as I drive along here, it seems extremely smooth. We're going to see here if we can't get this up to speed for you after this next light. Now, it is, like I said, about 100 degrees today here. So we have the AC on, and these controls are extremely tactile and easy to use. Everything is where it should be. You have enough buttons down below to configure your air however you'd like. You don't have to dig into the screen, which I appreciate having these tactile buttons. All right. As we drive along here, this vehicle, especially for a pickup truck, I'm very impressed on how smooth this is. All right. I'm going to get to more of an open stretch of road so we can let this thing open, and I'll be right back with you guys. All right, we got a little bit more space in front of us now. Let's see what this thing can do. Oh yeah, this 2.7 is pretty punchy. Wow, yeah, I'm pretty impressed. For being honest, I think most pickup truck owners, this is going to be more than adequate. This thing pulls strong, felt no problem in shifting. I think most of these vehicles are probably used, sad to say, but as more commuters than work trucks, especially in this sport appearance package. This is a pretty good looking truck. I know the owner of this one says that he has used his truck a fair amount. He's moved twice, and he said it's been extremely helpful for that. But I don't see any problems with this 2.7. Throwing a couple of dirt bikes in the back, taking a road trip up north. This thing is more than adequate. Wow, yeah, I'm impressed. This is a pretty nice pickup truck, especially for an XLT trim. All right, I've been driving this vehicle here now a little bit longer. And a few more impressions I have of this vehicle are, especially on these Michigan roads, I'm pretty impressed with how smooth this is for a pickup truck. Like I said, my 2009 F-150 was nowhere near as smooth as this thing. Now, whoever has one of these vehicles, you let me know in the comments below if you've enjoyed your ownership time with this. I don't see how you can't enjoy a truck as nice as this, especially in an XLT trim. I am just so impressed. I would love to to review a Lariat or a King Ranch or a higher spec to see how much better these actually get. A couple of big bumps there. Truck handled it no problem. All right. As we pull back into the bowling alley here, I'm going to give you some final thoughts and impressions. Now, as for my final thoughts and opinions on this truck, I think it's an absolute buy it if you can on the used market. I don't see anything wrong. I know a lot of these 22s are going to be coming up with their 2-year lease ending or a 3-year lease ending here within the next year. And if you can find one for a good deal, I would say this is an absolute buy on this vehicle. It's got a 5-star safety rating, a 4.4 reliability rating from Kelley Blue Book. You'd be more than lucky to own a vehicle like this. Now, the owner of this one said the sticker on this was $55,000, and they will be coming up. Like I said, leases are ending. I bet you can find these at dealers anywhere from $40,000 to $45,000 for a low mileage example like this one. If you don't mind, give me a like, give me a subscribe. I can keep making these videos. Until next time, thank you.